What's up, everybody? Welcome back to some more CMS2021. And in this episode, we're going to get two vehicles, well, two models of the same vehicle. Jeep, well, in the game, Jeep has released the Trackhawk. They have made the Trackhawk. So it uses the same Hellcat engine that the Dodge Challenger Hellcat uses in the game. But they also released another secret one called the Hellhawk. And now that one is just a more souped up version of the Trackhawk. So today we're gonna see if we can get them. The Trackhawk should be making around 707, but the Hellhawk should make close to 1,000 from the factory. 1,025 if I'm not being mistaken. But we're gonna find them and we're gonna see how much they actually make. I'll be right back. Alright, here she is. We got both vehicles. This is the Trackhawk and this is the Hellhawk. The Trackhawk obviously has these. Oh, this is the Hellhawk. Excuse me. Hellhawk, Trackhawk. The Hellhawk. Yeah, there's a Hellhawk. Has a 1,250 horsepower custom-made supercharged V8, 6.2 liters still. But it should be interesting to see what that number turns into. And this thing is the Trackhawk with, unfortunately, 606 horsepower and not the 707 horsepower tuned for the Hellcat. This thing's only got 606 for a massive SUV. I'm wondering if I could go into the game files and tweak it to manage to have the 707, but we do have both of them, so I'm going to go and tweak the game files a little bit, get this thing back to 707, and I'll be right back. Well, we're back to a more respectable 727 horsepower with this motor now. Let's start the tearing process. I get all the headlights off. The fender is already removed. Windshield, door, this window, oh, bumper, the taillights, this one, this, and this, with the interior also removed. And we'll do the same thing to this bad boy, but there is absolutely nothing to tear apart from maybe a couple pieces in the front and some pieces inside. Now we're gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up and had engines made for it, so I'll be right back once these cars have body panels and have a fresh new paint job. I'll be right back. Alright, so we've got two sexy cars here. One is in metallic purple, one is in metallic baby blue. I think the one in baby blue is the Hellhawk. It is the Hellhawk. But its engine is very rusty as hell. This Hellhawk doesn't have a motor or has an engine block, so that needs to get fixed. So I'm going to go ahead and order two new high-performance Hellcat motors, and then we'll pop them into each of these cars, and then we'll see how each one of these handles. This one is a little bit higher off the ground than this one, so I'm thinking this one might handle higher horsepower a little better, just because it has a lower center of gravity. I don't know, but they're both going to be getting slicks, because this one might be breaking 1,400 horsepower. This one can easily break 2K, so we're going to see, but I'm going to go ahead and order the motors, and I'll be right back. So, they're in. We got the Hellcat engines with the upgraded supercharger and everything. I cannot wait to put this thing on the dyno and see what she makes. But before we can do that, actually, we got to fill her up with some oil so she doesn't combust. So we're gonna fill this one up with oil. I think it takes 6 quarts. I'm not sure though. Man, this jug has infinite amounts of oil. Jesus Christ, where is this guy pulling this oil from? His ass crack? Jesus Christ, this is the same bottle he's been using since 2021. Where the fuck is the oil fill? Oh, there it is. Same bottle. What is this thing on a 1,000-gallon oil can? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, I so want to just move it over to like a garage and just hear how it sounds here. Right, it doesn't have a starter or a transmission. It can't start. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead, get the suspension and the engine all both souped up and ready for the dyno, and I'll see you guys once one of these are on the dyno. Actually, instead of getting both cars up and running, I'm going to get one car, test it, and then get the other car up and running. So we got the Hellhawk right here. It's got slicks, the same 22-inch tires. It does need a Pro Tune though. So we are going to give it an extra gear. That is 7. So we are just going to give it that. And I think the Hellhawk can handle 712 miles an hour. ECU tune. Here we go, 6. Come on, mate. Give me something better than just a 6. I think the best we're going to get is a 6. So let's run the dyno. Why are my frame rates so laggy? There you go. Accept the dyno test. It makes 1250 horsepower from the factory at 6,800 RPM and 1,000 foot-pounds. It's worth to give 700. So it should be exciting to see what figures this thing makes now. 2,338 horsepower. That is quite a big jump. It almost makes 2,000 pound-feet of torque. So that is insane, dude. Let's see how the thing does on the racetrack. Alright, here we are at the racetrack. Holy shit. This thing's quick. Oh my god. This thing's a demon. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, let's not keep that in there. Come on. This thing is quick, and it can take corners really well. This is one hell of a 2,000 horsepower motor. Ah! We're okay. Easily reaching the 70 here. Come on. Come on, baby. Hit the gas. Oh my god, this is very cool. We messed up! Ah. Is it gonna... I think we have to restart again. This thing is too quick. This thing is too quick. We're going good! Come on. Come on. I'm just gonna power through here. Come on. Using the handbrake to my advantage. Finally, a 128. That is absolutely insane. But I think it'll be more insane on the drag strip. Right, we are here. Let's go for the mile. And the Strill S. Let's do the standard no tune so far. And see what we come up with. I hope we win. I mean, oh, we're pulling on him. We are pulling on him. $42, 47. Okay, not bad. But what if we do the Thor? It should be a little stronger now. I'm not gonna do the tune one because I know this car can't beat it, even though it has 2,000 horsepower. Oh, we're just leaving him in the dust here. Oh, we are absolutely hauling! Okay, yeah, maybe a little bit of a tune. Maybe a tiny bit of a tune. Oh my god, he's coming. Oh my god, he's so fast. I feel like I was keeping up with him though. Yeah, 255, he wasn't going that bad. But I do need to dial back the tune a little bit. We're after all not the best. It's not hypercar level yet, obviously. Come on! He's coming! Oh! I'm pulling away now! Oh, goodbye, motherfucker! I think I'm gonna call it there. This car is insane. It can even keep up with some light twos of the hypercar, which I think is impressive for a massive SUV like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and build the Trackhawk, the less tuned version, the more mild, street appropriate vehicle. And I'm just gonna see if you can beat like a stock Hammerdale Strailless door. So let's see if you can do that. Alrighty, we are back here with the Trackhawk this time. Let's do a dyno. It's not gonna be as powerful as the Hellhawk. I don't think. Probably looking for like 1500 horsepower. I did put it on race tires instead of drag slicks because I didn't really think it needed that, considering it was all-wheel drive. But we'll see how it does on the racetrack once we finish this dyno. 1300. I'm very happy about that. I will gladly take 1300 horsepower from a grocery getter. Let's take this thing to the racetrack. Right, we're here at the racetrack. Probably not as fast. But it is still pretty quick. Just get off the line, though. Woo! Ride him, cowboy! Whoa! Ride him, cowboy! Let's go. Probably not as fast as the Hellhawk. 128. We're dipping in at 142, which is also very respectable. Let's see how it does on the drag strip. Right, we're here at the racetrack. Probably not as fast. But it is still pretty quick. Just get off the line, though. Woo! Ride him, cowboy! Whoa! Ride him, cowboy! Let's go. Probably not as fast as the Hellhawk. 128. We're dipping in at 142, which is also very respectable. Let's see how it does on the drag strip. Alright, we're here at the drag strip. Let's do the mile. Let's try with the Thor edition. Oh, actually, let's just do standard first. Let's just see what this thing can do. It does have a lower rating than the standard Hammerdale, so. Oh my god, he's already pulling away! Oh shit! Oh. Well, that's no fun. It can't even beat the fucking Hammerdale. Let's try another vehicle. Maybe a fully tuned M4 GTS. This should be one hell of a race. Their levels are pretty evenly matched. Oh no way, I'm pulling on him! Oh no, never mind, he's coming back now. Oh shit, he is coming back now. Oh, there he goes. I mean, this car put up a fight. He put up a real fight, so I'm going to leave it off there. This was the Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. Yeah, it was a... To be honest, 1,300 horsepower on race tires I think is a little underwhelming, but for street use, I think it's perfectly fine. Let's head back and do an outro. Well, guys, there you guys have it. We've got the Hellhawk and the Trackhawk both in this video. Obviously, the Hellhawk has got way more power than the Trackhawk, but they're both insane family SUVs that can take down, well, the Hellhawk could take down a Hammerdale, a Koenigsegg Agera, while still hauling your entire family. The Trackhawk is a little bit on the lower end, but it's still very impressive with 1,300 horsepower, all-wheel drive, race slicks. Still very impressive and can probably take on any family SUV any day of the week. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.